It's not often that Disney shocks me with their prices, but they've done it today. They released the prices for the Disney Adventure today, and I am actually shocked. Now, I'm sure many of you know that Disney Adventure is one of Disney's newest ships. The Disney Adventure is a ship that Disney Cruise Line purchased from another cruise company. It was 70% completed. You can see here a little bit of what they had to work with. This is really, I think, where the idea of a theme park at sea kind of came from, because they had to work with this structure that was already in place. I think this is actually going to benefit us on the other cruise ships that are coming in the future, because there are 4 more ships in 2027 through 2031. After all of the ones that are coming out right now, I think they really could use some of the design elements on the Disney Adventure for some of those newer ships. There is a lot that is new and different about this ship. We're definitely going to dive more into that in a minute, but first, seriously, these prices, I'm amazed. So what we've been told so far is that the Disney Adventure will be doing 3 and 4 night Magic at Sea cruises out of Singapore. They are going to be based out of Singapore their first 5 years. I don't know though if they're always going to do 3 and 4 night Magic at Sea cruises, but they will for this first set, and I am so surprised. The cheapest inside stateroom is $958 for a 3-night cruise. That is truly amazing. Now, for the sake of comparison, the Disney Magic at Sea cruises that are currently happening are from Australia and New Zealand. These are usually delightfully affordably priced, but they are also on one of the oldest ships. The Disney Wonder is the second ship in Disney Cruise Line's fleet. It is almost 30 years old. And of course, the Disney Adventure is brand new. So the fact that these prices are even in the same ballpark is really surprising to me. Now, this is the lowest price that you can get on the ship for, but they also have really shockingly affordable concierge rooms as well. And for reference here, typically a concierge, the very cheapest you're going to find is $4,500 or $5,500. That's going to be off season on the older ships. So the fact that this is prime sailing season, brand new ship, and all of these themed lands and shows and rides, they have so much going on this ship. I am so shocked at these prices. They have 4-night cruises that start at $1,300. $1,300 is what we paid for a 3-night on the Disney Wonder in 2021. With the cost of inflation, I am absolutely amazed that these prices are literally cheaper than they had 4 years ago, and they're on their newest ship. Even the Maiden Voyage is cheap compared to Disney prices, and not just Maiden Voyage prices. This is cheap compared to regular Disney prices. The 3-night Maiden Voyage is December 15th through 18th, 2025. The inside stateroom is $1,500 approximately, with the concierge being approximately $5,500. Again, I'm blown away by these prices. I really thought that this would be a lot more expensive because this is a brand new ship. It's from Singapore, which is a beautiful area and not the cheapest. And honestly, just everything that's on the ship. They've got these 7 themed areas. Because of the areas that were already completed on the ship prior to Disney purchasing it, there is a lot of new to Disney Cruise Line elements here. Obviously, they've got history in the theme parks. This is not new, but they really haven't done a theme park at sea element before. They've done kind of an introduction with the first water coaster at sea on the Dream and Fantasy, the Aqueduct, the Aqua Mouse on the Wish Treasure, and Destiny is their first attraction at sea, but this is an actual roller coaster. Not only that, this is going to be the longest roller coaster at sea once it sails. The one cruise that was actually more in line with what I thought their prices would be are their Christmas and New Year's cruises. And these are actually 5-night cruises, which we didn't know they were going to have. They both start out at approximately $2,700 for the inside stateroom, approximately $9,700 for concierge. This is definitely more in line with what I thought their pricing would be, but these are for holidays. December 22nd through 27th for the Christmas holiday, December 27th through January 1st for the New Year's Eve holiday. It does seem like they have dates through March 2026 at this time, so that's basically 4 months, December 2025 through March 2026. Now, typically when they release pricing and itineraries, they usually announce 12 to 18 months at a time. I think that they only have 4 months here because they are testing how well these are going to work. If the 3-night will be popular, if the 4-night will be popular, if they're selling out at these prices, or if they're not. Because honestly, at these prices, it should be selling out. For us, it is no big deal that these are not going to ports because Disney cruise ships are absolutely a destination in themselves. All of them, in my opinion. Even the smallest ones, they all have their own really special merits and perks, and I will be really surprised if these cruises do not sell out, but it's a new market for Disney Cruise Line. They haven't been to Asia before, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes and where they go from here. They will be in Singapore that first 5 years, so they're gonna keep going, of course, but it'll be interesting to see if they change itineraries and pricing and how those structures play out. And they are going to have a lot going on this ship. 7 themed areas. Marvel Landing is where they will have the Iron Cycle test run. This is Disney Cruise Line's first ever roller coaster, and it's going to be the longest roller coaster at sea, spanning over 820 feet. So this is definitely going to be an experience. They also have 2 more rides there, the Groot Galaxy Spin and the Pym Quantum Racers. So you can hang out and watch your kiddos. You can even see Disney Imagination Garden from there. And Disney Imagination Garden is really the heart of the ship. I think this is what is considered the atrium or grand hall, depending on which ship you are on. It's got this really beautiful themed out courtyard. There's a stage in the middle so you can have amphitheater style seating in here. They've got many new shows that are going to be in this area. The Let's Set Sail dance party, the Avengers Assemble with heroes and villains. They're gonna have a Big Hero 6 workout class with Baymax. They also have 2 quick service restaurants in here, Gramatala's Kitchen and Mowgli's Eatery, which will have Indian food. There are so many cool places on this ship. Next is Toy Story Place. This is where you get to have a lot of water fun. Obviously, this is themed to Toy Story. This is going to be up on the upper decks. There's a family pool. There's Woody and Jesse's Wild Slides, Flying Saucer Splash Zone for the kiddos, several whirlpool spas. They even have 2 jumbo screens so you can watch movies while you're up there as well. Plenty of seating, Pizza Planet, Wheezy's Freezies, which is gonna have soft serve ice cream. That is a huge favorite on Disney cruise ships. It's a good thing they kept that one. For a little bit different water experience, they also have Wayfinder Bay. This is unique as well. It's got tiered deck seating, so you can see the ocean without having to look over everybody in front of you. I think that's really amazing. The Wayfinder Bar is there. There's a wading pool, and what's really cool is there is a huge screen that is also a performance venue where they have a brand new show called Moana, Call of the Sea. Now, we haven't gotten much artwork on this one yet, but I cannot wait to see this. San Francisco Street, obviously themed after Big Hero 6. This is a really cool immersive area. It's going to have a lot of graffiti and neon. There are actually secret entrances into the teen and tween clubs, Edge and Vibe. They have Baymax Cinemas, which is going to have 4 theaters. You know they're gonna have shopping, they're gonna have food. What's really cool here is they're going to have the Big Hero 6 arcade. I can't wait to see some more information on this because you actually get to be in the games. It's a gaming lounge with video games and immersive high-tech experiences, and of course they're also going to have meet and greets with Baymax. In Town Square, you're gonna get all of the princess theming with Tangled, Cinderella, Frozen, the Princess and the Frog. There's gonna be lots of cafes. This is where you're gonna find some of the lounges for adults. Of course, they're going to have their shopping. This is also where they have the Walt Disney Theater. This is their Broadway-style shows, and they are going to have a cool lounge there, Spellbound. It's a shadowy lounge inspired by the evil queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And last, they have Disney Discovery Reef. This is where you get to really be immersed in the underwater tales of The Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo. They also have Luca and Lilo and Stitch represented here as well. This is a big open air retreat area in the back of the ship. They're going to have food here. You're going to find cosmic kebabs. They're going to have a bewitching boba and brew bubble tea shop here. They're also going to have a sports bar and a coffee bar that are inspired by the Italian village featured in Luca. This will also be the home to their upscale dining, the Palo Trattoria and Mike and Sully's Flavors of Asia. And Mike and Sully's Flavors of Asia is actually 4 restaurant experiences in one. The one thing I do wonder about is if this base price is cheaper because they're going to offer some type of all-access pass, like they do at the Disney parks. Obviously, that has not been confirmed. I don't have any inside scoop on that, but because these are so cheap, I do wonder if there's going to be some type of access pass that can be purchased. It's so affordable. I feel like there has to be something going on. They don't do that on any of the other ships. If you want to go on the rides, they're included with the cost of the cruise. The movies are included. The food is included, except for the adult-only premium restaurants. And that's the same with the Magic at Sea cruises in Australia, but they don't have the amenities on board that this ship has. So I could see them doing some type of pricing band structure, maybe for like priority seating for the shows, maybe for an all-access ride as many times as you want, maybe like an all-access ride pass, a skip the line ride pass. Maybe so many rides are included, but if you want to do more, then you need to get a special band. I'm really not sure how this will play out, but I could see that happening because these prices are just so cheap. I could also really see a dynamic where parents would want to purchase an unlimited access ride pass for their especially tweens and teens, because then you know they are fully occupied having a great time and you can go enjoy all the adult areas because they have a lot of those too. Let me know in the comments section down below. What do you think they might do different? What are you excited about? What do you want to see on this ship? Now, if you're booking the Maiden voyage, make sure you look into the special details that are for that. Booking will become open to the general public December 10th, 2024. These will be on sale at 8 a.m. Singapore time, which should be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are a repeat cruiser, you are of course a member of the Castaway Club. Those bookings begin on December 4th. December 4th for Pearl, 5th for Platinum, 6th for Gold, 9th for Silver, and will be open for the general public on December 10th. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out 10 Mistakes Parents Make on Disney Cruise Line. If you're hungry for more cheap, we've got Booking the Most Cheap Disney Cruise. And if you're hungry for more Disney Adventure, we have a Disney Adventure breakdown video.